Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers is summertime and I woke up like this, all tropical and magical and fly and all of that good stuff. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Hadouken. Take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you, raising the frequency, raising the vibration, and yes, a big shout out to everyone who's joined the New Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version, and videos which are way too spicy for YouTube deep divers. Click the link down below. So let's talk about deep divers. The most serious IT outage ever seen. Microsoft, global, tech, chaos. It's crazy, deep divers. And this video is all about what you have to pay attention to and also what you have to prepare yourself for in terms of what's coming. Because this is not the end. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Okay. Yes, this is the most serious IT outage ever seen. Okay, it's happening right now. Microsoft caused this global outage affecting airports, trains, national health services, banks, even the cat down the road. Oh my gosh, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me play you the report, deep divers, then I'm going to give you my take. I'm going to give you my take on everything that's happening and how to prepare yourself for what's coming. Let's go.
Now to a Fox News alert. American Airlines lifting its ground stop just moments ago as widespread communication outages are continuing to impact major airlines, hospitals, and banks across the world. And more than 100 911 call centers in the U.S. are currently down.
David Spunt joins us live from Washington with the latest. David.
Well, good morning. That's good news. So American has lifted its ground stop that was affecting millions of passengers really across the world. All of the American flights and other flights that are in the air that are controlled by the FAA are allowed to continue to fly to their destination. The others are just ground stopped. But this outage is affecting millions of people from Sydney, Australia to Boston, Massachusetts to London, England. Rare to see such a global outage like this persisting for several hours. We have calls to the FBI to see what's being done here. But as we can tell, this is strictly software related, and it appears things are improving at some airports. This is related to a communication system that runs check-ins at airports, keeps flights on time, and banks running. It appears to be down. It's related to the company CrowdStrike. Now, this is a live map from the FAA showing completely closed airports, not ground stops, because the whole page would pretty much be filled up. But the closed airports include Boston's Logan Airport, LaGuardia Airport, Milwaukee, also Las Vegas. CrowdStrike is affecting Microsoft servers, which is affecting the functionality of apps and websites that we all use to check in at airports. The current FAA map, the red circles with the white X's, show that they are closed. Now, Harry Reid Airport in Las Vegas is one of the airports that is completely closed. Obviously, the goal to get things up and running as soon as possible, but that's up to the FAA, who's monitoring this, who's allowing those flights in the air to continue, but no new flights taking off unless they're American, because that ground stop was just lifted. Now, that third-party software outage is impacting other systems out wide. I want to read this statement from United Airlines. It says that this software outage is impacting computer systems, including at United. While we work to restore those systems, we're holding all aircraft at their departure airports. Flights already airborne are continuing to their destinations. Delta in Atlanta has a similar problem. And guys, you have to remember, Atlanta is a huge hub, especially during the summer in July. Earlier, about 110 911 centers were out reporting outages across the country. That's down now into the high 50s, so improving there.
Okay, good to know. Good update there. David Spunt live for us in Washington. David, thank you so much.
Right, so I had to play you that deep diver. So what happens when the grid goes down? The cat down the road wants to know what happens when the grid goes down. Chaos, mayhem, right? So The most serious IT outage the world has ever seen. Major IT outages have hit industries across the world. Almost 1,400 flights are cancelled, and banking, healthcare, and shops affected. Cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says a defect in one of its software updates hit Windows operating systems. And this is what Joe Tidy, who is a cyber correspondent, reported on. Cybersecurity experts are warning that although there is now a software fix, it's going to take a huge amount of work to get computers back up and running. CrowdStrike's bad software causes systems to blue screen and crash, which means they can't restart to get the good update onto computers. Researcher Kevin Beaumont says as systems no longer start, impacted systems will need to be started in safe mode to remove the faulty update. This is incredibly time consuming and will take organizations days to do at scale. Essentially, we have one of the world's highest impact IT incidents caused by a cyber security vendor, right? So this is big news, deep divers, really big news. And have you been affected by it? Do you know someone who's been affected by it? I told you, get ready for global outages, cyber attacks. And even though they're saying this is not a cyber attack, it's a software issue by CrowdStrike, we've got to pay attention to what's going on. And we have to prepare ourselves for what's coming. This is not the end, right? First and foremost, let me tell you this, deep divers. Use technology. That's what I do. I love technology, but I'm not used by technology. Slow motion this side. Technology is a beautiful servant, but a very dangerous master. And so many people all around the world, they have put their trust in IT corporations, Apple, Microsoft. But what happens when these corporations have issues, software issues? The whole grid is going to go down. And now you have people stranded in Berlin airport, New York airports, Hong Kong airports, the UK, right? Even in India, all around the world, people are affected by this Microsoft global tech chaos. What are we seeing here? What we can see is that a few corporations manage thousands of large companies. This is very dangerous because if those few corporations go down, well, deep divers, the whole grid is going down. Oh no, yes. And this is why this is very big news, because take into consideration, it is the most serious IT outage the world has ever seen. Let me repeat that one more time. It is the most serious IT outage the world has ever seen. So what can we really learn from this situation? Don't put all of your trust in your phone. Deep divers, don't put all of your trust in these apps. Deep divers, don't put all of your trust in these tech corporations. Put your trust in yourself. That's right. Put your trust in Mother Nature. That's right. Surround yourself in environments where there is no Wi-Fi, but I swear there's a better connection. Because you see, with so many people so dependent on technology, when the technology crashes, when the software malfunctions, the whole entire grid goes down. Now, the good news is that some people are like, hey, I'm so happy because right now I can do a little samba, baby. I don't have to go to work, right? I know a lot of people are celebrating right now because they got that blue screen of death. They're like, yeah, I'm going to go to the beach right now and meet the cat down the road and Ralph Smart. Look, there was a film called Leave the World Behind. Did you see that, Deep Divers, on Netflix? Leave the World Behind. And it was talking about exactly what is happening today. Cyber attacks, the whole grid going down. So here you have Tesla cars kind of crashing into each other. In one scene in the film, a boat was just coming up on shore. And do you remember the boat incident in America? It just crashed into a bridge and they don't know why it happened, how it happened. So, cyber attack across the country. And this film is fascinating. This film is fascinating because even though it's only a film, no, it's actually getting you ready for what's coming. There's something called predictive programming. And in my mind, this is only the beginning. This Microsoft global tech chaos, this Microsoft global tech outage is only the beginning. And we have to prepare ourselves emotionally for what's coming, because I guarantee you are going to see more and more tech outages. The reason why is because humanity has become so dependent on technology, and there are only a few corporations who are controlling thousands of large companies. And if those few corporations have an issue, maybe they get hacked into or something happens with the software, everything goes down. So one of the solutions, of course, on a higher level is to diversify. So companies shouldn't just, put their trust in a few corporations to take care of everything. Companies shouldn't put their trust in a few corporations to take care of everything. They have to realize, okay, we got to back up data. We got to prepare for the worst, because these things are going to continue to happen. And you might be like, well, it's not affecting me, Ralph. Well, if you are traveling today and your flight is delayed, it's going to affect you. Also, we've got to remind ourselves that humanity has become so addicted to their smartphone. The average screen time is 6 hours and 40 minutes globally, and 7 hours and 3 minutes in the US. So a lot of people worship their smartphone. And what's helped me along my journey is to take a break from my phone. That's the reason why if there is a global outage, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be chilling. You know why? Because I didn't put my trust in technology. I put my trust in myself. So deep divers, remind yourself, this is huge news. The most serious IT outage the world has ever seen. And in my mind, this is just the beginning. Remind yourself, every single day they were telling you in the films, leave the world behind. Even the title says it all. Leave the world behind and trust in Gaia, not technology. I want all of you deep divers to hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/RalphSmart. Click the link down below. Deep divers, also check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111. The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version, and the best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And Feel Alive Part 2 is coming out, deep divers. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. You're going to love the new designs, deep divers. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart so I can help you become your greatest version, book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers. In tech we trust? No. In Gaia we trust. That's better. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know what you think about future cyber attacks, how it's going to affect the whole planet, and what you also think about this situation and how you're raising your frequency to really not be affected by everything that's happening. All of that commotion out there, we don't need that. We don't need that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Deep divers. Peace.